What's up, everybody? Welcome back into my cosplay show. I hope all of you had a wonderful Thanksgiving full of turkey and tryptophan and all the trimmings. I know many of you out there may not have much to be thankful for this year. It's just been one of those years. The worst year, as a matter of fact, at least in recent memory. The pandemic rages on, and I hope that you were able to celebrate with family in some form or fashion, and just know that if you weren't, you have my sympathy. It's just been a terrible year, full of a lot of sadness. But hopefully today you'll find some entertainment in this episode, which is obviously themed after the greatest adventure hero of all time, Indiana Jones. So what are we going to do today? Well, I've got this box in front of me, and I would say we're going to do an unboxing video, but spoiler alert, I've already opened it. Now, here's the thing. Can we talk about this? What is the deal with unboxing videos? Is that really entertaining for anybody? Do we care to watch somebody else open a box? I mean, I'm impatient. I got to open this as soon as I get it. I got to verify what's inside to make sure I'm going to be happy. Because if I'm not, and I unbox this on camera, are you going to want to see me get all salty and, potentially start throwing things around? Is that how you go viral on YouTube? Is that how this works? Am I completely clueless here? I can't do that. I can't. I got to make sure that what's inside is what I ordered, and I'm going to be happy with it. And let me tell you something, I am happy with it, because what's inside is my newest Fedora, and it is glorious. I'm going to take this hat out in a second, but first I'm going to share a story. I know, as soon as I said that, I know how much you love this. You love when I do this, because you're sitting there right now and you're just like, what's in the box? Come on, what's in the box? But this is YouTube 101. You gotta build that excitement. You gotta stretch these things out, okay? I'm here to bring back the attention span. On top of showing you all these awesome things, I'm gonna make you endure. Patience, Padawans, patience, patience. It's the year 1980, and a younger Harrison Ford walks into a UK hattery with costume designer Deborah Noodleman, now Deborah Landis, and they're looking for a specific type of hat. A hat that will make this new adventure character instantly recognizable for generations to come. And they find a hat with a 5.5-inch crown and a 2 3/4-inch brim made of pure rabbit felt. And they take 10 of those hats back to their hotel room and they begin distressing them together. They scrunch them up, they sit on them, they put them under their mattress, they apply the fuller's earth, and these hats become the hats for Raiders of the Lost Ark. Those hats came from Herbert Johnson, and that's what's inside this box. The poet, the Herbert Johnson poet. And to me, it is the be-all, end-all for Indiana Jones headgear. No offense to any other hat makers, you're all wonderful. In fact, the hat that I'm wearing presently is made of beaver felt. I made a video on this almost a year ago. This is from Sweden, Hufvud, Mikael Einarsson. You can go back and watch that video if you'd like. It's a great hat in its own right, and I love it. But the hat that's in here, to me, is the most recognizable Indiana Jones fedora, simply because it came from the folks who made the original Raiders hats. All right, here we go. I'm opening the box, and you can close your eyes if you'd like. You can envision me struggling with the tape. Again, one more reason to question unboxing videos. It's awkward. It's not pleasant. The struggle, to see the struggle. Is that entertaining? Do people like that? You point and laugh and look at this guy. He can't even open a box, Not today. Not today, friends, because look, the lines are already, it's already been cut. Look at this. Look. Moment of truth. I'm going to put this over here. Look at it. Look at it. Just look at it. Oh. What a beauty. All right, so let's break it down, shall we? This is the Herbert Johnson Raiders Turn Poet Fedora in sable. First, the name Poet, synonymous with Herbert Johnson. It is the name they have bestowed upon this iconic hat, as is the color sable, indicating a lighter brown in this rabbit felt. The hat's made for Raiders, for Temple of Doom, for Last Crusade, all made in rabbit felt. The hat's made for that fourth movie in beaver. Perhaps just one more reason why we don't talk about that one around here. I should mention that the original block used in making the hats for Raiders was lost. Not even I know the full, complete, accurate story behind that, but if anyone out there does, feel free to leave a comment below and let me know. This hat was made on a graduated block by Michelle at Herbert Johnson. She is the master hatter, a tremendous lady, great customer service. She sent me pictures of every step along the way. Really a joy just to see this come to fruition, especially across the pond. And it got here very quickly, so I'm very satisfied with that. This hat made on a graduated block, meaning because of my size 62 dome, this giant melon that rests upon my shoulders, that block was implemented so that this hat could maintain its iconic proportions with the tall crown and still look good on my head. So I'm very satisfied with everything, the customer service, the look of the hat, and I'm obviously very excited now to have this as part of my Indiana Jones collection. And just to show you the color differential, I have placed the hat on top of my Steele & Jones jacket. Those guys do a great job at making Indiana Jones apparel, jackets, hats, and so forth. To me, this is the most accurate color combination between hat and jacket that exists. This is the Raiders combo right here. I asked Michelle to bash this hat using the Raiders Turn. I've explained what that is in a previous video. The hat that I'm currently wearing has it. But basically, in summation, it means this hat is asymmetrical. And when it's on your head, it makes the swooping action of the brim much more apparent. It's one of those things that Harrison Ford implemented while filming Raiders that has become a very endearing quality to many fans of the franchise. And to me, it's always the small things, because the small things are the big things. Here's a comparison shot between my two hats. On the left is the new one, and on the right is the hoofed in beaver felt. I think by default, at least from my experience, beaver hats are just a richer brown. I enjoy that hat very much, but I'm also very excited about the color potential of the new Herbert Johnson, it matching closely or more closely with the other elements of my Indiana Jones costume. I've always been a big fan of that lighter brown. So again, at some point, I will put on the full ensemble and there'll be pictures. Trust me, there will be pictures. But I thought that I would do this just to show the differentiation, the subtle differences between rabbit felt and beaver felt. Just a few more things to point out. Obviously, the crisp white liner with the Herbert Johnson logo and the leather sweatband with the Herbert Johnson stamp, established 1889. Overall, just a very remarkable hat. Love that brown. It's so nice. Ready to go adventuring. Big moment, here we go. Going to swap the beaver felt for the newly acquired rabbit felt of Herbert Johnson. I say big moment because this is truly an item that I've wanted for a very long time. Well before my involvement in cosplay, I've wanted this simply because of the legacy behind it, the people who made the original Raiders hats. And now I'm happy to say that I have one of my own. So yes, very exciting moment for me. I'm going to apologize now for the atrocious hat hair you're about to see. But you know, these are the things I do for you, okay? I sacrifice the looks so that you may see the goods, okay? So cut me some slack. And once it's on, feel free to leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. But yeah, here we go. Ooh, yeah. There you have it. What do you think? Head turn, profile. Harrison, what do you think? Does it meet your approval? He looks none too happy right now. Not the best time to ask. Sorry, I'm still admiring the hat. Let's talk about future cosplay plans before I go. Homelander definitely on that list. I love The Boys. The second season was just so good. I was sad to see it go. People are like, why do you want to do Homelander? He's evil. But I'm like, he's not evil necessarily. He's just realistic. Like, this is how superheroes would act if they truly existed. And aside from that, that costume is just fire. Like, I'd love to have that. I'd love to be able to wear that. So I'm going to do it big. I want to do it right. Because if you know me at all, I put my whole ass into things. I'm not going to half-ass it. I don't want to buy something from China. I'd like to get local vendors to help me accomplish that. So hopefully I'll have that sometime next year. Wolverine is also on my radar. I've had people asking about Wolverine, and I love Wolverine, the classic yellow suit. To me, you know, he is Marvel's equivalent to Batman just because of how badass he is. And I'd love to be able to accomplish that one. Star Wars is kind of creeping back in. I fell out of love with it basically because of the new movies, but I've been watching Mandalorian, as has the entire world basically. And this last episode featuring a certain Jedi was the best episode yet. I was really impressed with it. I've been watching a lot of Clone Wars as a result of this. And I'd love to be able to do my own personal Jedi. I did something a couple of years ago. Threw some things together and my first attempt at being a Jedi, but I'd like to do it big. And also, sidebar, I am so happy that the child finally has a name because I was growing ever so annoyed with the whole Baby Yoda rhetoric. I'm like, that's not his name, stop it. So finally it has a name, an underwhelming name, but it has a name. So hopefully that'll be the end of all that Baby Yoda stuff. You know, I'm not in it for the cutesy, all right? Like, stop it. Just stop. Also, not to be forgotten, more Batman items are on the way. My last episode I mentioned I was waiting for Tiger Stone to release their classic comic cowl, and they have, and I have purchased one. I am waiting for it to arrive. Hopefully it'll get here in time for my birthday, which is coming up on December the 4th. Wink, wink, hint, hint. Anybody out there, you want my address, I can provide it. You know, if you want to get me something, I'd be okay with it. But yeah, hopefully that'll be here and I can do one more faux unboxing video of it. It'll be in a metallic blue, navy blue. It's going to be sexy. I can't wait for it to get here. I'm going to put some white eyes in it because that's what I do now. I'm all in on the white eyes. Love the white eyes. It's becoming kind of my Batman shtick. Navy Batman with the white eyes. So hopefully it'll get here soon and I can do all sorts of really awesome photos and videos and again, more YouTube stuff for you to enjoy. Hopefully you enjoyed this. And yeah, that's about all I've got. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Leave your feedback, leave your comments below on the hat. Tell me what you think. And I have decided that to play us out, I'm going to hum the Indiana Jones theme because I don't want to get slapped with copyright here, all right? Like YouTube is just cracking down on it. So I'm going to hum the Indiana Jones theme, and I'm doing this for you. So thanks so much for watching, and until next time, take care. Bum, ba, bum.